What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to do something a little bit different. I've been typing in Lubbock on Google and letting it autofill as far as the questions that people are asking, and I'm going to be Google. I'm going to answer these questions that people are asking. So let's jump into this. First question was, where is Lubbock? Lubbock is in West Texas. It's about an hour and a half south of Amarillo and about 2 hours 30 away from Abilene, and pretty darn close to New Mexico as well. So Lubbock is, its own hub city, right? But there's places all around that's less than a day's drive. If you want to go to like Dallas, if you're driving the speed limit, probably take you about 5 hours. Next question is, what's the actual population of Lubbock? Well, if you're just counting full-time residents, back in 2023, it came in at 267,000 people. And that's not counting whenever tech's in session. So you take tech with about 41,000 people for the student body, and you have a pretty big population boom whenever it's in session, but it doesn't feel super crowded in Lubbock. And that's thanks to its infrastructure and always being, ready for growth. Third question is, who or what was Lubbock named after? Well, Lubbock was founded in 1890 when two small towns called Old Lubbock and Monterey merged. So Lubbock was named after Thomas Saltus Lubbock. So he was a Texas Ranger and Confederate soldier, and that is where the city got its namesake. I wish I had an answer for this next question. It's, when does Lubbock get a Buc-ee's? We were allegedly supposed to get one late 2024. That has not happened. So as far as when Lubbock gets a Buc-ee's, could be today, could be tomorrow, could be never. I hope it's super soon though, because I definitely miss Buc-ee's. And I'll take a Buc-ee's sponsorship, actually. So Buc-ee's, please, please open something up in Lubbock. And to everybody else, it is not Busey's, it is Buc-ee's. Next question is, what is there to do in Lubbock? We've covered this in a lot of the videos, so if you want a little bit more in depth, go check out the other videos in this playlist. But playlist channel. No, they are in the playlist too, so just go check them out. But there's plenty to do here. There's a great music scene, art scene, tons of really good food. We had some really cool kind of restaurants open up. It's called Kokyo, and it is delicious Korean chicken. It is so freaking good. So if you get a chance, it's off of 50th Street. What else is there to do in Lubbock? You've got some places, day trips pretty close, Palo Duro Canyon, you go skiing in New Mexico, you can go to White Sands, there's Buffalo Lake, so there's a couple of boating spots too. You have Lake Allen Henry as well. If you like biking, there's plenty of bike trails too. And family entertainment, you got like the Science Spectrum. Of course, you've got, different kind of like Dave and Buster's. We don't have a Dave. Do we have a Dave? We have a Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's, Main Event, places like that. And then coming in, I think they're already developing it, but it's the Covenant Lifestyles, like family park. It's gonna be really, really cool. It's kind of reminiscent of the Domain down in Austin. So they're gonna have a bunch of family stuff there, places to eat, shop, and I think they're gonna have like a pretty awesome like movie theater. So it'd be a pretty cool place to, go visit and spend the day. Next question is, Lubbock, which state? I feel like I'm on Jeopardy. I totally forgot how to answer Jeopardy. But it's in Texas. And also, Lubbock, what county? It's in Lubbock County. So pretty simple, Texas, and Lubbock is in Lubbock County. Next question is, who unalived Lubbock? I don't know. I don't know if that's even, I have no idea what that question is even looking for, because it's alive and it's still, you know, pretty vibrant and growing. So if you want a little bit more information on like Lubbock's future outlook, recently did a video on that, and you can check it out in the channel and playlist as well. Next question was, are Lubbock roads icy? Yes, but not all the time, I guess. Like if we get, you know, pretty cold weather, rain, all that stuff, and it just kind of hits out of nowhere, yeah, of course, you know, the roads are going to be icy. They're going to be icy anywhere. Now, as far as like the city's response to icy roads, they've been, you know, better and better about preemptively kind of responding to it. And so they'll salt the roads and everything, making sure that, you know, safety is at a high. So are Lubbock roads icy? Yeah, sometimes. And they're also taken care of. Next question is Lubbock still a dry city? No, Lubbock is not a dry city anymore. You can get liquor, alcohol, all that stuff within the city. I know back in the day, you had to drive out to, it was called the Strip, and it was just outside the city limits, and that is where you would have to go get your liquor. But now, you don't have to drive, which, you know, in hindsight kind of seems like a bad idea to have people drive further to go get liquor and alcohol and then drive back, which I think was one of the main arguments for it. I think there were like more car wrecks or something like that. So no, answer is Lubbock is not a dry city anymore. Next question we have is Lubbock dry or humid? Lubbock is pretty dang dry. I mean, it's like the heat and everything, it's definitely a dry heat. Lubbock's really not humid at all. We have some days where, you know, if it rains and all that, it may be humid for a day or two, but it's nothing like, you know, kind of coastal towns like Corpus, Houston, even Central Texas. Like, it's nowhere near as humid as those places. And finally, the question is Lubbock a good place to live? I think so. I mean, overall, yes. I moved here. I've lived in a lot of different places, everywhere from, you know, a small town to the big city, bright lights, whatever, the like larger metropolitan cities. Lubbock is really that in-between kind of thing as far as amenities go, but the people here, it's definitely like a small town. I mean, you'll hear it over and over again from people that Lubbock is a city with a small town feel. And that's, I mean, 100% correct. So is Lubbock a good place to live? Yes. Now it also depends, okay, why are you moving here? If you're moving here because, you know, you want more of a fast-paced environment, or, you know, just like go, that's, no, you're gonna hate it, because that's not what it is. Lubbock is definitely a little bit kind of slower lifestyle, not like super slow or anything like that, but it's a lot more calm than the bigger cities, but a little bit more fast-paced than, you know, small towns. Yeah, Lubbock's a good place to live overall. I'm Nate Tauferner with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, and if you're thinking about moving to Lubbock or have any questions about it, feel free to contact me. All of the info's in the description, and look forward to hearing you and helping out. We'll catch you on the next one.